Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide targets and invalidation levels for the presented accounts. Let's get started. Before we are getting into the Elliott Wave stuff, let's take a look at RSI first. On 4-hour time frame, we have this trend line from these peaks, both of these peaks, and lining up here on the RSI. Of course, it is jumping around. Let's try that again. And now resize it. There we go. So it's locked. So this trend line again is saying that this whole correction starting from up here could be taking us all the way down here end of the month. This could be including pumps as we had here, and we can get higher readings. Definitely going to have this trend line as a resistance. Only after that point we could be confirming as some kind of bounce and this whole structure here to be done. Now on 1 hour we have this yellow trend line, again same peaks, having that, and that could be the 15th, most likely 14th is going to be the max date basically for this one, before we are going to get some kind of rally upwards. Currently there is a possibility that we are ending something here right now, but we'll look into that in just a moment. So that's all about RSI. Let's take a look at the counts. I've labeled this as a WXY as before, and then we are looking for A or 1, 2 and B, and 3 or C wave. Currently it looks like more like a C wave, as that could be already done. Now let's move this a bit out of the way. So I've labeled this as an expanding leading diagonal into 1. That is a super rare structure as a leading structure, so that takes a bit of the credibility out of this count, but still viable. We would have had this very large sideways correction into wave 2, then wave 3, 4 and 5. Now currently we have this wave 3 here smaller than wave 1. Let's take a look here, and we can see 1-to-1 extension goes below the wave 3, meaning that again wave 3 is smaller than wave 1. That means that wave 5 has to be smaller than wave 3 in order for this to be a impulse wave. So we need to get or stay above the 27.9k area right here, where we have that 1-to-1 extension. Now currently what we have here is most likely an ABC, just because of the extension that we are having here on a higher time frame. We're getting around almost to the 1.236. Again, we don't really want to get here, as the invalidation for this wave 3 is coming very close here, so we could be already bouncing. On very low time frame, let's take a look. Let's say 10-minute. We have so many bullish divergences here. I'm not going to be labeling this structure, as I really can't say it. Yeah, it's a mess. In any case, we have loads of divergences here, all the way from here to this low, to most likely one of these lows here. In any way, we have like 4 divergences here, which is super bullish, at least on short term. Now we did get this bounce from here. Most likely we could be looking at some kind of retracement and then higher, if this indeed is some kind of a structure that we are looking to play. Now on very small time frame, this is going to be, or at least I would label this as a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is again with bullish glasses from the lows. And the RSI did support that idea. Here we would have gotten the 1-to-1 above the extension for the wave 3, so that makes it longer. Our largest wave here, again, it doesn't need to be largest, but it can't be the shortest one. Wave 4 and then wave 5. And now we'd be looking for small pullback before higher. Or we could be having some kind of staggered 1-2, 1-2s. But this price action does not really tell too much about it. Or this whole structure here could be a wave 4. Again, that has taken quite a bit of time, so it does not really qualify for a wave 4. at least regarding the time, comparing it to wave 2 here. Now let's get out of these very low time frames, as it is going to be changing even throughout the video. Let's go back to 30-minute. Now this is definitely one possibility. Again, ending something here, and then whether that is actually part of this a new micro account, so it would be again having this one connected to this, and then looking for a partner for this first structure here. It could make sense. It does make sense. Let's take a look at the fib time here, how much it used. The thing is, we did not get to the 0.618, which is a bit alarming. Usually when we want to get at least to 0.618 here as well. But again, it is not a rule, just a guideline, I think. So that would again be just for the overall structural look. But yeah, something that I really like to do. Now we had presented this option here where we were looking for some kind of triangle pattern here. We had the naked point of control weekly here. We had also something else I can't remember. But a lot of confluence on these lows. But it didn't work out. This didn't work, so I'm going to delete this count. Then we had this one where we had a W, X, and looking for wave Y here. Now, on a higher time frame, we were looking this as a 5-way structure here into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A wave. Then some kind of 3-way structure down here. But again, as this is a 5-way structure here, we can't have the wave B come down below the 90% retracement, which it did. So we can't have this as a zigzag pattern anymore. So how do we fix this? There's a simple way. Instead of wave A being here and we don't have a 5-way structure here, we would have this as A, B, and C coming down here. And then we would have some kind of A, B, and C over here. Let's fix that. So A, B, C, whether it ends here or here, does not really matter. Maybe we put it here for now at least. So for this one, again, A, B, and C, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fits still very well. Again, now we would be, instead of the zigzag, we would be looking for a flat pattern. And we have had that possibility now that we got to the 90% retracement here. We still have this ABC into A or W, ABC into B or X, and then some kind of ABC, ABC, and 5 waves down. So this would be overall a WXY instead of the ABC, and there we go. Let me move these. So this would be again A, B, and C here to complete the wave Y. Let me change these colors to fit the numbers. I'm running out of the degrees here, so I'm having to use different colors and same numbers. So yeah, I'm gonna need to upgrade those at some point. But again, what do we have now here? A, B, qualified as a flat, completed possibly, and then now what are we looking for? Well, 5 waves into wave C to complete the wave Y, right? A, B, and C. This would be a big pump here. Let's take a look at the pivots here. Yeah, they are right. Okay. For now, assuming again that this is done, we did get to the 1.236 extension of this WXY pattern, which is definitely acceptable. Let's take a look at what we're expecting for the C wave here on a lower time frame on this sub-micro level. Let me actually do it like this and move it over so we don't need to get that large of a structure here. And here's the structures. 0.618 is the minimum target. Again, does not hit the 0.618 of this higher time frame, so I would be expecting higher numbers. We do have confluence around here at 764 and 854 as most likely one of the lowest targets that are lining up very well here. That would be around 31,700 and something. Second one that lines up very well is all the way up here. Let me mark that one here, and that one is all the way up here, around 1.382 extension of the A wave for the C wave, and the 1.236 of the W wave for the wave Y. So those are the two targets that I would be looking for on this one. Yeah, of course we can jump into the game here after we see 5 waves up, 3 waves back as a 5-3 pattern, then looking for higher prices as we would expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get into here to complete the C wave. But yeah, that is definitely one possibility. I'm already in longs here as I saw those divergences in multiple alts. We'll see what happens though. Next one, we had again another triangle count. Was very possible as well, did not play out, so we can delete that. Then we have this one where we have a 1, 2, 3, possible 4 and 5. Well, 4 came down below the invalidation level, which was again made because wave 3 was smaller than wave 1, so we needed wave 4 to be smaller than wave 2, and this was the invalidation level, meaning that wave 4 is now or would be larger than wave 2, and that is just not a possibility, so we can just delete these counts as well. Now this is the newest one. I still wanted to have some kind of bullish count overall, saying that this is the bottom. We had the possibility on the other counts where we could count this structure as a 5-wave structure, having this as a W here or an A wave. Now again, we label this as the A wave just because we had a so low pullback here, or small pullback here. It didn't get to the 90% retracement areas that we would need for a B wave. But in any case, we would label this as a wave 1. Then some kind of WXY here into wave 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 1 of submicro. Then again, we would have the 5 waves here into A, 3 waves into B, and now 5 waves into the C wave. Now, again, we are really close to the invalidation levels of this count here. For this should be this color of this submicro count, so we can't really take another low here on Bitcoin for this one. Wave 2 already is very large on this one here, so I can't really see us having a wave 1 here, and then if we are going to break these lows, look at this structure, how long it takes compared to the wave 1 here. It just doesn't make sense to me. Now if we do have this 1, 2 here, however, it is still possible to me. Again, we would have another 1, 2 here, and then on both of them we have some kind of a, well, on this micro count we do have some kind of WXY pattern. Here we have just a simple zigzag, so on the submicro we would be expecting a flat or a triangle here on the wave 3, oh sorry, wave 4, when this starts to go up. But we can take a look at the higher targets if this is starting to play out. Yeah, that was quite a lot of updates here, quite a few scenarios that could happen, but those are the ones that I see possible. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to share. So if you have other counts you would like to share, there's a link to my Discord server in the description below. Also, if you would like me to update a certain other asset, let me know in the comments below as well. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.